Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Bobby Kennedy, all of these people got assassinated within a 5-year term. And those were our formative years. So as we begin to form and get into our adulthood, then some of us begin to get militant.
Assalamu alaikum, you must be Quinn.
Everybody calls me Q.
Right on, sis. I can dig it.
Jamaica?
They call me Jam. Man, I sure am glad they gave me a sister up in this bitch. I was worried they about to set me up with some little Sally from the suburbs or something. Looks like I got both.
Hi, sweetie. I'm Karen, Q's mom.
Nice to meet you.
Well, that's the last of it. Oh, gee. I really love what you've done with the place. You know, those newspapers got it all wrong. I totally stand with the people.
Okay,
Oh. You know, girls, this reminds me of when I went to school here.
I know, Mom.
Oh, God. It hasn't changed a bit.
Oh, don't cry, Mom. It's okay. Isn't Dad waiting for you? You should go.
Sweetie.
Hi, Mom. I'll miss you.
Sweetie, I'll miss you too. Oh. Okay. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. What's up?
What's up? The revolution is what's up. Struggle. They got Malibu Barbie escorting you and shit.
I'm adopted. I've never met my birth parents.
Now, I was gonna say, I knew this wasn't no Love and Be Virginia type deal.
So, are you excited to start school?
Man, fuck this school. We're all just cogs in the capitalistic machine. You do know that, right?
So then I'll take that as a no.
And some cogs, the machine cares about more.
Okay, well, you know, my parents always said to try to keep an open mind.
Now this is going to be fun.
Jimmy's no good. Jimmy's no good. Did you hear about Jimmy? Speaking of Jimmy, I don't know anything about Jimmy.
Welcome to Intro to American Politics. I'm Dr. Alan White. This is your TA Marcus. He's going to hand out copies of the syllabus. The syllabus is the course. If there are questions, syllabus. If there are concerns, syllabus. If there are issues, syllabus. If you need literally anything, syllabus. Precisely. Now let's begin. Who can tell me the type of government that the United States is?
A democratic republic.
And what rating document makes certain of that?
The Constitution.
Never has there ever been a more steady and reliable document. Can you tell me why?
Because the Constitution protects our rights.
Q, right? I'm Marcus. I guess you knew that already. It's for you.
I already have my copy of the syllabus.
Open it. About time I saw some more black folks in these political science classrooms.
I suppose you're right. I guess you could say I'm used to being the only one.
So, where are you from?
Oregon, but my mom always wanted me to go to school out here. You know, for legacy's sake. What about you?
Oh, I grew up about 10 minutes from here.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Not too far.
This right here, this is where one of the school's first ever black students was mugged. And that is where the first protest was held that same year.
What year was that?
Last year.
That's... What happened to the people who did it? So you're pretty politically and socially active then? I mean, the flyer and everything?
Oh, how can you not be? The revolution is ongoing. No peace without liberty and justice for all. I mean, look at what just happened in Vietnam.
You know, you should meet my roommate. You two seem to share the same philosophy.
Nice.
Wait, let me get a photo of you.
Oh, okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Represent. So, you're a photography major.
Yeah, I am.
You know, Dr. White is smart and all, but you both neglected to mention one thing.
What's that?
Let me show you. The Constitution is a very flexible instrument, and that in the nature of things, it cannot be anything more than the controlling elements in the American society than they wish it to be.
Wow, so you code theory too. You know, you really are something, Marcus.
Well, you can see a whole lot more of this something if you and that roommate of yours pull up to the Black Student Union meeting tomorrow.
We'll definitely be there.
Is the guy who invited you a little white boy?
No.
Well, that's who's in there.
Okay, well, maybe we're too early for other folk to be here yet.
I mean, you know these motherfuckers are running on CPT.
CPT?
Colored people time, for real? What type of black folk do they got up in Oregon? Damn.
Oh, Q, you made it. Sorry I'm late. We can get started here in a little.
My brother, pleasure to be in your presence.
You must be the roommate. I'm Marcus Jones.
J.M. Albright.
Awkward. Got the room reserved, so looks like you can't meet here today.
Mike, come on, man.
Mark, a lot of people on campus are not down with this. You're my friend. I like you, okay? I'll go this time, but don't say that I didn't warn you.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and get started. Whenever you conceptualize social justice struggles, you will always defeat your own purposes if you cannot imagine the
people around whom you are struggling as equal partners.
Angela Davis! She's so radical. Did you see her recent lecture at UCLA on the reformed prison justice system?
No, but I read about it. I especially love the part where she acknowledges the 13th Amendment and the role that it played in.
So, where is everyone else?
Oh, this is actually it. I'm glad you both came. We now officially have 3 members.
Dope. So, first up on the agenda is reporting that little white boy, and then recruiting more members.
Oh, don't worry about him. He's just... Can't you see? It's already growing. The school's first ever Black Student Union, and we are the founding members.
Hey, snap a picture of us to commemorate the moment, will you, Sally? Yeah.
We should do one with all 3 of us.
It's okay, I much prefer to be behind the camera.
Only real revolutionaries get their picture taken.
Oh. I mean, I definitely don't think I can work this thing. Next time, you'll be in it. Say, best way to recruit more members is to socialize. There's this happening going on tonight. Y'all down to go?
Marcus, what's going on, dude? I'm so glad you found the place already. What's this nice coat? That's like a. Let me show you. There's a thing I want to show you.
By far, bro.
Man, the dean should really start flunking some of those seniors. We can't be changing up the baseball roster too much for next season.
That's exactly what I'm saying. If it ain't broken, don't fix it.
Sorry, isn't your people's whole ideology based around the system being broken?
If I may.
I mean, like, isn't that why you're starting the little club?
Actually, we wanted to start something that
I mean,
was
we
more...
get it, all right? You got beat up last year, but can you give it a rest and get over it, maybe?
Wait, that was...
Man, you try and try. Ain't shit worth it.
Talk about dramatic. That was...
I got some big ideas for this week's BSU meeting. Now this is the type of shit that I'm into.
Hey, thanks for coming with me today. I'm glad we went. And for the record, I do care about this kind of stuff.
Next time, you gotta speak up more in club. Seemed like Marcus was pretty glad that you went too.
You two sure got along well.
He was tight.
He probably thought you were really cool too.
I guess now is the time to tell you that I don't romance with, how shall I say this, men. Besides, he reminds me of my brother Sam.
Oh, I didn't know you had a brother.
I sure hope Marcus is okay after all of that. See, this is why I hate the system. Every Johnny and Sally running their mouth like they learned or something, when really they just puppets with daddy's hand up their ass, talking out their mouth.
You know, he told me about a black student being mugged. Just kept himself out of it. People don't get beat up like that back home.
Yeah, real world, Sally.
Your brother, how old is he?
This is all I have left of him.
Never known anyone who's fought before.
Must be nice.
No. I didn't mean, I just thought.
You thought what? What your white ass parents told you was law? The experiences of folk who look like you and me are comparable to theirs? The system is always going to win.
Okay, but the system doesn't always have to win.
Malcolm said it best. By any means necessary.
Don't you think that's just a little bit intense?
By any means.
Okay, tell me your plan again.
We burn the chancellor at the stake, in effigy, as a performance of our piece.
Let's be serious here.
I am. You can photograph the whole thing.
Wait, she might actually be onto something.
We could create an art piece of sorts, but maybe something more along the lines of a book?
Yeah, I like that. And like, I could like take pictures of each black student with their name and major or something.
Yeah, create a network of black existences.
Like the green books from the 50s and everything, but this time emphasizing black positivity, not fear.
Yeah, show pricks like Michael what we're really about. Use our voices for something meaningful.
I think this could actually work.
Yeah.
Richard Barnes, psychology. This is a family photo my grandma gave me at graduation. She told me to never forget where I came from.
Paula Smith, English. College was supposed to be the time of my life. I have yet to experience that in 2 whole years.
Lisa Crown, business. Growing up down south, I never thought people who look like me would have the chance to pursue an education like this.
What's your topic for Dr. White's paper this week?
How did the militia system affect the development of self-defense rights in the Constitution?
And your argument?
Well, I was trying to talk about how the Second Amendment was created so the militia could defend itself during the American Revolution, but how now it's more used for protecting self-defense rights.
Wow, you sure come a long way since the first day of class.
Well, you know how when the Black Panther Party started, there was actually a legislation passed in California that took away their right to that same Second Amendment. So much for the Constitution protecting our rights.
The Mulford Act.
Yeah. I'm sorry you didn't have anyone protecting your rights last year. It's not okay.
I never really felt like I could be me on this campus. I always thought my greatest protection was my ability to make nice and fit in, but this club proved to me that that isn't true. No more hiding.
Welcome everyone, find a seat, we'll begin shortly.
Look at what we did, Sally.
Oh no, my name is Q, okay? But let me show you something.
Dedicated to those who lost their lives fighting for a country that still doesn't fight for them. Q, this is so amazing.
I'm sorry for your loss, Jam. And, you know, I understand your frustration. I'm learning.
Shit. I feel like we're all gonna be learning a lot from each other in this club. And I'm sorry for judging you so harshly. I really can't blame the way that you grew up. I can, however, blame Mrs. Sally Sr. and the white man's devilish potions for this hairstyle you got going on.
See, no, because devilish is a little...
Oh, freedom! Freedom! Oh, how oft thy loving children call on thee, in wailings loud and breathing soft, beseeching God thy face to see. With agonizing hearts we kneel, while round us howls the oppressor's cry. We hear as then the thrilling song that hailed thy passage through the sea, while distant echoes still prolong the cymbaled anthem sung to thee.